Hey Mike, I made a little video to explain how to get into and administer the lists on on our web server. So they run a program called Mailman, and that Mailman program runs all the email lists that we have. For the example here, I'm going to mess around with the directors mail list. You can see that the URL, which I'll include in the email, is this big long mouthful of an address. And the only thing that would change if you want to modify a different list is that you would change this little bit right here. Right here I've highlighted directors. If you wanted to do competitive, you'd replace it with that. But I'll use the directors for the demonstration, and then I'll let you mess around with the competitive list. And I'll also email you the password for this list, but I'll go ahead and type it in here so that we can access it. There are a lot of settings to play around with mailing list administration, but for now the most basic stuff, the stuff that you're interested in, is in the membership management section. So when we click on that, by default it shows you the membership list, which I have already edited, but I'm going to go through the process of adding a user and unsubscribing a user so you can see how that works. The way to add someone is to click on Mass Subscription. That brings up a different page, and you want to subscribe, not invite. Normally you just want someone to be a part of the list. You don't want them to get an email that they have to then click on to agree to. And I don't usually send a welcome message either, or I don't want to send notifications to me because I don't want a bunch of emails saying who I've subscribed. So I usually keep those settings like they are. Subscribe, no, and no. And just for the purposes of demonstration, I'll add my son's email address to the list. So you would type them. As you see, it says right here, enter one address per line. If I wanted to add my daughter's as well, I would just do that. And or you could choose a file if you have a big list of people to upload, but for the onesie twosie stuff, it's just easy to type it in. And then click on submit. And we have the message here at the upper left hand corner. They were both successfully subscribed. If we now click back on the membership list and scroll down, we'll see Leslie and Peter both appear on the list. The names, if you want the names to appear, you have to type them in manually. To remove them, all you do is click on this column here on the far left is the unsub, short for unsubscribe column, and a check there and a check there, and submit your changes, and there we go. As it tells us here, they have been removed, and if we look down on the membership list again, we see that they're not there anymore. So pretty straightforward, and let me know if you have any questions.